the
So how'd you end up lifting? You pull good weight?
I'm sorry?
You pull pretty good weight for you?
Oh, yeah. I actually opened up at 85 kilograms, which is about 187 pounds. And my first, that was the snatch. And it got turned down for some reason. I don't really know why. I thought I nailed it.
I never really got the whole story behind that. What happened?
We're going to review we got the video, and we're going to review it, but I want to say the judges, he was getting the down signal prior to getting the lights. So he was anticipating getting the flags or the lights prior to getting the down signal. And when he was setting it down, he kind of hesitated. But he'd already gotten his down signal, so I really don't think it should have mattered unless he dropped it behind him or just was being a jackass when he dropped it. And he didn't do either one of those things, but he got red flagged for that. I think we're going to review the video, but I think he got robbed on that first one. And there's a lot of other coaches that were kind of in agreement with me on that one. And then even the announcer, Mike Stone, was like he was checking with the judges like, are you sure you guys didn't screw that up?
No, he straight up told the judges, them, no, you got that wrong. Because I was sitting there filming at the time, and he kind of looked over him and was like, that was a bad call.
We'll have it on film. Yeah.
Wait, that was CTP, our producer.
What's the standard practice in powerlifting for? Do you get lights before the down signal, or vice versa?
No,
you get down and then lights.
You get a rack command or a down command, then the judges make the decision. Because how can you judge the lift unless they put the bar back into its position?
Sure.
Like if you don't lower it under control or put it back in a squat rack, if I give you white lights, then you dump the bar. Well, I got to take the white lights back. It doesn't make any sense. So you should give it after the lift's completely done.
From what I understood is that they were also using a manual system, but an electronic system.
Oh, they're like holding up flags.
Yeah. So
amateurs.
The same guy doing the same guy that was giving the signal for the down signal was also raising a flag.
Right.
So I don't know. I think he was double dutying.
His RAM was maxed out. He's got to judge and also do this, arm up down.
Yeah,
I think he didn't have enough horsepower.
Yeah,
too much. For this guy.
I think that they were doing it properly.
Was that Stone you said, or was it the announcer Stone?
No, Stone was the announcer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to make fun of my mentor.
Yeah, he was. I don't know who I didn't know who the other judges were, but anyways, I had to repeat it. It was pretty easy the first attempt. So I mean, I was upset because I wanted to move on.
But the sure mistake is if you say that was easy, I'll just go to my second.
Yeah.
And then you miss that, then you're in the weeds.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. Well,
which happens to everybody. You get cocky usually, you know.
Yeah. Mike was like, just do it again. It looked really easy, so I went and nailed it the second time.
Yeah, I mean, if he wasn't trying to qualify for something, probably would have just bumped him up. But since he was trying to qualify for something, I wanted to keep it pretty conservative.
Yeah.
So what was the qualifying total that you had to hit?
I had to hit 195 kilos to qualify.
So what was your strategy going into that? Like, did you know I want to hit 100 on my clean and so much on my snatch, or vice versa?
Well, yeah.
Did you know exactly what you were planning to
do? I actually had planned on hitting. I needed to get at least 89 or 88 kilos in my snatch because my clean and jerk for the past couple of weeks hasn't been as good. My PR clean and jerk is like 111, which is like 245, but I haven't been really hitting that consistently. So I knew that I can hit anywhere between 105 and 107 pretty consistently. So I at least needed 88 kilos in the snatch. So it was really dependent on how well I did on the snatch, what we're going to choose for our clean and jerk. But I was set to open my clean and jerk at 105. So if I'd have just hit 85, I would have had to hit 110, which would have been a little bit more difficult because it's like 1 kilo below my PR. So
what'd you end up with then?
I ended up snatching 89 on my third attempt, and then
you made the second.
Yeah, I made the second at 85 because I had to repeat it, and it was pretty easy. I could have probably gotten higher than 89, but I chose to just keep it kind of low.
Was this your first meet?
This is my first meet.
Damn.
Yeah. So I changed my opener to 106 because I wanted to make sure that I at least had 3 attempts to get the qualifying total. So, and it was only 1 kilo above my opener, so I knew I could hit that. And yeah, I like power cleaned it, and it was a really easy lift. So
yeah, unlike some powerlifting federations, USAW actually let me go and change the opener.
Dude, I changed my opener at the last meet I went to. SPF's pretty liberal.
No.
I think USAPL.
No, somebody else wasn't able to.
Who?
they don't let you change your lift. Your
Well,
opener?
it's timing. If you change,
I know Justin wanted to change it, and then they were like, "No, you can't." But
Well,
he
if
didn't. He didn't give any resistance. He probably should have.
Well, they let me change because they didn't change the order of the flight. They got those cards set up and they got everything
Right.
set, and I just dropped mine 50
Because those
pounds.
cards get so confusing.
Well, potentially for some folks, sure, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, the reason why I told Justin not to lower that second or that opening attempt because he's in the warm up room, goes to the 365 warm up for the bench. Because we think should I? This is easy. Do you think I should change my opener to 365? But you just fucking did 365. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why'd you change it now?
You definitely want your opener to be
You
something.
should have done
know you
that
can
just
hit.
then. You don't want to do it again out there. Why waste effort? So I told him not to, and he went and tried to do it anyway. Then
That's probably
didn't matter.
It's probably why he gave up. It's your fault.
yeah, well, he just wasn't strong enough in spirit. No, I mean, just sometimes if you take a shot at a big lift and you miss it, you just missed it. I mean, sometimes you're gonna bomb out of competitions.
Oh yeah.
That's why I like to open up with something now. Not when I was younger, but now if I do a competition, I'm opening up way light.
Right.
Like my opener is something that is a light warm up for me.
Yeah. After having bombed out of a competition.
After bombing out like 3 times.
I bombed out like you get a lot more conservative in your openers. That's for sure. So Alex, what so kind of fill me in on like how the rest of the meet went. When tell us about Michael a little bit too, and just how everyone on the team did.
Oh yeah. Well, there were 2 other guys. Michael Lexner, he's 15. Yeah, 15.
He turned 16 on the trip, though.
We'll tell that story later.
He became
Yeah.
a man.
Well, he's a 15-year-old high school student from Houston High School, and he's only been lifting what
3 months.
3 months? Yeah, and
He's a pistol.
He basically hit 12 weeks. At the end of his first 12 weeks was the meet.
yeah, and he qualified for the youth nationals at the meet. He hit a 122 kilo total, which gave him exactly what he needed in his age division at his weight class to qualify.
We're all about hitting it on the nose at Faction.
Yeah.
Why overdo it?
Exactly.
Why do more than you have to?
That's right. We usually choose the path of least resistance. Why train 5 days when you can train 3?
And he was the only competitor in his age group, but he did really well.
So he took first place, which always
Yeah,
good.
he did take first place, but I'm actually really impressed about like the amount of time that he's only been training and how far he's actually progressed. It's
Not only that, he's not one of these kids that are just strong and has shitty like positioning and form. He actually moves really well.
Yeah.
He's very thoughtful about how he's moving, and he's always asking, am I doing this right? I don't think he's practiced more than 1 or 2 reps improperly before finding some help. So that's been really helpful in coaching him.
yeah. And the other guy, Andrew Stewart, he played for Ole Miss. He played for Ole Miss football in his college.
Did he?
I know he's involved with Ole Miss football.
Yeah.
I'm not sure to what degree.
Well, he also came with us. He was competing in the 94 kilo class, which they had some big guys.
We should just say, he was the starting fucking quarterback. makes us seem better as a team. We have a guy who's All-American from Ole Miss.
Yeah, and he actually hasn't been lifting too long either. And he did pretty well. He placed second out of his weight class.
Yeah, he did play second.
Yeah,
It's a good young team.
yeah,
Some firecrackers.
yeah. But yeah, everyone did really well. I mean, 2 of us qualify for nationals. And Andrew's definitely got a lot more in him for sure. He hasn't been doing it very long. So, but
know Mike was saying on the ride there or the ride back, you guys got into a pretty fired up conversation about fiber. He said you're almost like irrationally passionate about fiber.
Fiber is amazing.
Which I didn't know.
Let me just tell you, because of that diet, before that diet, I was getting a lot of fiber because I was eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. You know, like paleo, you eat a lot. But once I started that cutting weight diet, all of my fiber went to zero.
You had a regularity issue?
Yeah, quite a bit. And I talked to Mike one day, and he was like, "Take Metamucil."
It's so gross.
Take Metamucil or eat kale by the bag.
Yeah,
that's right.
One of two choices there.
And like a 2-day experience of what it was like to be an 85-year-old man.
Yeah, and let me just say this: I took one dose of Metamucil, and it basically
it works.
Changed
It works
everything.
great, doesn't it?
It was a game changer.
Yeah, it pretty much changed everything, and so I really couldn't get enough of it. Actually, after that,
You couldn't get enough.
I felt so light. It was amazing.
This was while you were cutting weight, right?
Oh yeah,
That probably totally helped.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, fiber absorbs water, so it helps, and also reduces your appetite. So I was basically taking a fiber supplement before every meal. So, and I would mix it with my protein shakes. And,
Do you see yourself developing a dependency to Metamucil?
you know, I don't think it would be a bad thing. There's no such thing as too much fiber, I feel.
Like, pretty soon you'll be devoting way too much of your paycheck towards Metamucil, then it leads down a slippery path towards the...
I mean, it's really cheap. It's only like $6 for 72 doses.
What would you do for Metamucil?
It's double-edged because
everybody's got a price. Everybody's got a price.
The more Metamucil you take, the more time you will shit, the more time you'll shit, the more time you spend in your bathroom, the more time you spend in your bathroom. You go to work late. You go to work late. Boss gets mad at you. You get fired. You go back. You need more Metamucil. It goes round and round and round.
Downward endless spiral.
The dragon.
No pun intended, right?
The dragon is
Down the
chased.
toilet. You're putting your life all the way down the toilet.
Chasing the Metamucil dragon? Is that it?
Chasing the Metamucil dragon.
Yeah. So Metamucil's great. I love it.
Well,
So
what was the heated part?
We got a little bit of a discussion about how, like, sometimes when I'm giving people nutrition advice, and I present to them the whole don't eat grains, eat vegetables instead, and I get the look, and they go,
But
like,
I've always
what about
been
fiber?
told that I need grains.
yeah, where am I going to get my fiber?
That's the voice of the people.
Eat fruits and vegetables.
You mean the sheeple?
Sheeple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You sheeple following your food pyramid and myplate.gov.
But I can understand it because damn, Honey Nut Cherry was some good shit. It's the best.
It lowers your cholesterol.
And if you say to yourself your cholesterol is going to get lower, man, that's all it takes. I love it.